Khalifa. Brand new nigga. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD, baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing honest, we going insane. Pouring this. Yeah, homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My spot superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Feeling like
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Right to the air is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a third down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Booker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the 4th-year running back, this is Devin Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That's some bullshit. Nigga toasted speed like that. Come on, man.
He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy. Getting into
second corner toast. Second, that wasn't even Diggs, man. Come on.
I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time strong throw right out of the gate.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Smith, 53 yards. And the Bills have moved out in front. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Chiefs at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a mark partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him. But right now, he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Mahomes now to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Howell from the gun. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Good defensive call there because that's so much shot around his entire life. And he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent it from making another catch to his big start. Now try to pick it up on 3rd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down. That's how you increase your Madden rating, right? No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now the 3rd running back taken in April's draft. This is James Cook. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Basically, you're not going to work two guys. Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. receiver, you want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. There he goes, right side. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point by Booker is on target, and it's now 17-14. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Powell throwing on first down here. He's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Powell's throw complete there to Smith. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He'll check this down to Hines. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Sam Howell, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ron is quarterback. This guy's in the backseat. I think it just creates
this will be fielded
this
inside
odd style. So we'll see. But I do think the Chiefs' offensive line is playing really good.
What do you expect from the Chiefs' offensive game plan? Normally, we like to see a more balanced attack. You and I typically have been agreeing all season long they've needed to run the ball more often. But again, Jacksonville's weakest point the worst part of their defense
set to begin this
is their secondary. Their horrendous. Again,
we'll see if
I mentioned TV already.
possibly even take
tight ends, 30 seconds. Maybe the Chiefs just keep trying to pass the ball, or do you think we'll see a lot more Isaiah Pacheco in this game?
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
The first game, Pacheco ran really well.
They only had 50 seconds remaining in half number one. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
I always go into a game expecting and then he runs you. Yeah, wow. Over bounce attack. I picture Andy
last week and this week. He's got a hat trick going.
That's crazy.
He's seeing the ball so well.
Would anybody get that upset with me? I also just wonder if Andy's
watching him work with such
we're
great
coming out
technique and paying it off.
we just go sports for some free drives this game.
He's up his team.
I don't care if we run it one time. Here it comes. Like, you got to stop him, and you got to get off the field against him throwing. I always go to the ball, and if I did Pacheco accidentally have the ball that time. But I
I was laughing. I was picturing the first 15 scripted plays. 14 are passes, and the one is Kadarius Toney run. Kadarius Toney out of the backfield. That's the one run play.
Yeah, I like Mahomes great. It's just like I can just picture Andy in this game being like, because you also, the Chiefs. I am not a big guy on, you're holding things back, and they're I think that's a lot of times. Like, we didn't look that bad this night. You really did, actually. But there's one thing that isn't true.
Well-executed 22-yard
Come to playoffs, they always have, 12 plays. It's just like, where the hell was Alex? So, and you can always almost tell if you watch the Chiefs over here, almost like it's a snap. It's some weird thing. You're like, what are they doing? Why do they have three running backs to the left, and then he has to go around? You're like, what the hell was that? And I do think a lot of it, honestly, is with Andy. One thing I'll say about it, that I think is better at me getting second and 10. Out of the box, he self-scouts.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
They will get practice of new stuff. They always have great getting together here. And in a game like this, they have 2 weeks to prepare. I guarantee you some play early this week. I'm not kidding you. Just some star.
One of the best games in recent memory, 42-36 in overtime, in a game that many thought had spawned the new overtime rules for 2022.
Screen pass from the back, tight end, arms pull over into a convoy. They will do something
down with a first down.
And
the tackles made at the Chiefs 17-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout.
Andy Reid, 28 and 6 off of a bye. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will also point out,
with 2 ticks left here in the half,
Lawrence,
the field goal
never lost on a Saturday. His time
to
grab his first L. Bergeron, hit me with the bet read. You and I were arguing before the show started on who could read this faster. Yeah, that's what we argue about, guys. So for everyone who wants to look behind-the-scenes action, me, Bergeron, and Richard are complaining and arguing who can read the bet read faster. So Bergeron, you're up now.
Okay, so I'm going to read most of it like a normal person, then we get to all the legalese. That's what I'm going to kick it behind here. Okay, I've been practicing my 3rd time doing it today, so I hope I get the job done. All right. Listen, as you all know by now, if you listen to the Aerodynamic podcast, we're passing along a great promo for new BetMGM customers. Work with BetMGM. You bet $10 in the Chiefs, $200 in free bets as long as one touchdown. Regardless if you win your bet, whatever it is, you bet $10. As long as the Chiefs score a touchdown, $200. You enter the code Arrowhead, one word, Such Stadium, at your sign-up time. This offer ends on Friday. It ends tomorrow. And note, this offer is only valid in Kansas, Illinois, Maryland, and Louisiana, so I'm sorry for those who do. For all other legal mistakes, same code, Arrowhead,
this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles. Remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
It really does support it. Sincerely appreciate it. You get a feed, we do better to use our code. It helps us content to grow the audience. It also helps us create. So I think you can see it's a genuine promise when this year we've had more before. And a lot of that is because we can show you we're making money with the project. If you don't have a BetMGM account, do us a solid. Sign up with the code out. Rich, stop watching. The league leads. New customers only 21 up and select states. Rewards issued by non-withdrawable free bets from site credits. Free bets require acceptance commission with Cecil. Terms at BetMGM.com. Gambling problem? Call text 1-800-GAMBLER in Illinois, Indiana, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Wyoming. 1-800-4700 Colorado, Kansas, 877-8-HOPE-NY, or text HOPE-NY in New York, 1-800-NEXT-STEP in Arizona, 888-789-3777 Connecticut, 1-800-BET-BALL in Iowa, 1-877-770-STOP in Louisiana. Call text PN Red Line, 1-800-889-979 Tennessee, or 1-888-532-3500 in Virginia.
It's pretty good. Reading another resident Bills fan asking Jack here. Oh, baby, this is the good stuff.
Listen, I've done the best I can. It's 36 seconds and change. Listen, that's worth $10. I mean, I have been getting to the point, normally getting to the gross takes speed to the asshole up.
He'll get this underneath the Singletary.
I'm here. I can do it without speeding up. I'll save you the time. Come on. $10. And you'll get yourself $100.
New customers for the present select states. Rewards issued as now available. Free bets for site credits. Free bets start 7 days. Boom. There we go. I'm not hitting all the states. I'm not doing it again. Do you want to do it again? No, the listeners don't want to do it again.
Caught by his tight end.
Come on.
We should write it on the
25 before it's all said
See,
and
Bubba says
done.
he'll sign up just for that. See?
See,
there we go.
22.
Good man. I want this, by the way, bad side. Pay attention now. I'm talking about, about South. I'm talking the big box. Okay? Because I'm reading legalese for Christ's sake. Let's get to our final thoughts of the game. You need your X factor for the game. Could be a player, could be top in the game. Give me your X factor.
Tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Really well in this game.
So, I feel a little bad using an obvious one, the X factor, but again, I have to go with it. It's going to be Travis Kelce. If they give up over 100 yards to Gerald Everett, Travis Kelce is going to go through this Jaguars defense like a butter knife. Sorry, well, I can make a butter knife. I'm not giving you my actual knife.
That's the last thing they need, especially when they look at the scoreboard.
Come on. But yes, I think Travis Kelce is going to have a massive game. I know it's D&D, but I think even more so, he's going to do in this case, maybe 2 touchdowns, give me 125 plus yards, he will dominate. That will be my X factor.
By the way, thank you to our PR man. As always, Clement Cantor, Super Chat. Thanks so much, man. Not the best team. There you go. Appreciate that. Take that. All right. Good calls there. So my X factor in this game is going like
the 3-yard touchdown.
Look at this shit.
Because it is 31st in the league. They need to be better at red zone. And this is a game where Jacksonville can sound like this is 4
good. And the lead now up to 14.
Can you go 2 of 4? Right? I mean, the Chiefs, this year in the red zone, the only team they're better than is the Colts. So let me tell you something. That, okay, that's a Week 18 when the Colts gave it up to the Texans. Just for that alone, they need 30 seconds. But if you look at the Chiefs' red zone defense this year, giving it up 67.3% of the time. So if they get down there 4 times, can you get off the field with a field goal on 2 of them? Now, it's going to be hard because Jacksonville might go on all 4 now. Okay. If you can do that for their next drive. I mean, unless they just completely short circuit and get around.
Things are looking a little bit tougher
now.
You give up the points.
Are they above or below that
on the other side? So now it's a
two. You know, Jackson gets out of 5 times.
Be careful.
They certainly do. I think they have to hold it 3 times right. They hold it twice. Now they're down to 5 times. I think that's the big thing. I think very well in this game.
That could make this a first possession game.
7 catches for now in this last one, a first down.
I don't think Jacksonville shot the front consistently. Even if they get edge pressure, I don't think they get interior pressure, and that means Mahomes stepping up and stepping out. Man, run and changes everything.
Eluding the pressure right.
This is a game. I don't even know if it's a game where Mahomes goes like 400 yards or anything. I just think it's a very efficient game. I think it's something like 25, 31 for 2 million, 3 touchdowns. It's just a very, like, he's just methodical throughout the course. He's moving them whenever. If they need a third and 80, it's a lot. Like that kind of thing. I think he'll be very good at that. All the Sanchez, thank you. 38 points for the Chiefs. Tony's the X factor on offense. He's not defense. Jags had a great season.
But he's got a first down there.
You have thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with you. I actually have 22 points. Jack scores in my predictions, so I'm glad we're on the same page. Very wild number. I just think we'll see a 2-point conversion or something from Doug Peterson, and that's why. I also want to point out one of my keys for the offensive line, the Chiefs. They've been so good in recent weeks. I know folks were giving me a hard time about Andrew Wiley. Wiley's been solid. I'm not saying Andrew Wiley is Brother Lane Johnson or Orlando Pace. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's been a above-average serviceable right tackle the past, 6 games. That'll work. Not every single player on the Chiefs team is going to be an all-pro. It's not how it works. Andrew Wiley has been fine. I think that continues. I'll go out on a limb here and say Mahomes, 0 sacks. I'm going to say Mahomes does not get sacked in this game.
By the way, Chad, someone argued with Lawrence is questionable. No one treated any validity to that. He is questionable. He's been on the report for a while now.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Like Stacy saying, X factor, be better on 4th down defensively. Jacksonville will be aggressive. They have 2 in the first game.
Out of the shotgun.
Guys, we've been talking about all the film. They're going to be aggressive.
He's going to find his running back. It's
disputed. This is hilarious how you all sleep on the Jags. I think I am sleeping on the Jags, I'm being honest. I think we're giving the Jags a lot of credit.
You're watching the NFL.
I mean, we really want to argue like Jacksonville's more talented than Kansas City.
I had a Jags guy on my radio show today, and you know what he said?
What did he say?
He was basically going, there's no real area where Jacksonville is better than Kansas City. He's saying, I'm not giving Jacksonville 0 chance to win the game, but he goes, one spot where Jacksonville excels more than the Kansas City Chiefs. We couldn't really find it. We said Jamal Agnew. The special teams, that was basically where he came down to. The Chiefs are better team right now.
It's not.
And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Do I expect Jacksonville to win? No, I don't. There's no reason. He's just
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Some fucking real bullshit, bro.
Kick it away.
My guy didn't intercept it. You threw it right through my guy. Come on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for KC. 61 yards. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bills are going to take possession. Come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They stopped covering this game. I don't understand this.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Frank Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Here's Howell. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Howell. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
3 guys there. 3 guys. It's crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Another throw for Howell. Going for the deep ball. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at at the 38. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some big...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to let it fly. And that
Not even throwing it the right way.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now throwing on 1st down here. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw again on 2nd down. Powell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devontae Smith with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the